Joining me now is Roe. Now, for security reasons, he prefers that we not use his last name. His cybertruck was in for service at a Tesla dealership when it was vandalized. Get this, spray painted with swastikas and various curse words. Roe, thank you for joining us. So you walk up thinking you're going to get your Tesla after being serviced, and you see this. What's your reaction?
Yeah, I was definitely kind of taken back by the whole situation. We were notified by Tesla. I was supposed to pick it up at 3 p.m. last Monday, and then they notified me at 2:30 p.m. that my car was vandalized overnight, and they're working on getting it cleaned up. I was unaware at the time exactly what was on the car. I messaged them about an hour later. They got back to me that they were working on getting the symbols off the car. I figured it probably wasn't smiley faces, so I said, oh, okay. Then they sent me photos and confirmed that they were Nazi swastikas written on my Cybertruck and 5 others in the lot as well overnight.
And the swastika itself, for you personally, it's horrible for any American, but for you personally, what did it do to you?
It was, for my partner and myself, we are Jewish as well, and it was kind of a stab in the heart because this day and age in 2025, you get swastikas written on your vehicle in America, let alone anywhere else in the world. It definitely takes you back a little bit. We didn't necessarily feel personally attacked, being it obviously was done to other Tesla vehicles, so obviously it was probably targeting Elon and his companies, and not necessarily me personally or my partner. But yeah, definitely it was. It's kind of a wake-up call to really, kind of the reality we're living in these days. It's very disheartening.
Everyone watching tonight, a lot of people who are, climate change folks, or they just like the Teslas, which are incredible vehicles. They thought they were buying a Tesla, and it's cool, right? And then, I know you were a liberal, now you're a Republican after 2016. You supported Trump, but then I know a lot of liberals in the place where I live. They all drive Teslas. So what about them? How does this feel to them that their compatriots, the rabid ones, are doing this? It's insane.
Yeah, that's what's always gotten me. It's like, you're here to save the world, and you're working against a guy that's trying to make humanity better and has made humanity better through his rockets, through his cars. I mean, we just rescued, went up to SpaceX and just rescued the astronauts. And I just don't understand. It's just like what's wrong with cutting government waste and fraud? Who is against that? Unless you're benefiting from that, Laura. And that's the thing. It's like Teslas are great cars. They drive you everywhere you need to go. They are an amazing piece of technology, and I don't understand, how the left has really just turned around in the last, 6 months or so, really definitely the last few weeks, of being against finding government corruption and waste in the federal government. And then you just really got to follow the money. Where's this coming from?
Now, would you buy another Tesla?
I have one already on order. I already have another Cybertruck on order. Yeah, absolutely.
All right. A friend of mine in Louisiana has a Cybertruck. She loves this vehicle. I think she loves it as much as her grandkids. She just raves about this. Loves it, loves it, loves it. And so you're not deterred at all, Ro. You're not deterred.
No, Laura, not at all. If anything, it just makes us more vigilant. We bought some personal protective equipment and everything else, to store on us when we do drive, just to make sure that I'm protecting myself, my family, and my possessions that I worked very hard for. I mean, like you said, I was a registered Democrat, and I campaigned for Obama in 2015 and 2016 in Florida. Went to his rallies, and then I just saw, really how the hope and change never came. The country was more divided at that time. I also opened up my own business during that time, and I realized the Democrat Party is against small businesses. They are against the small person who's actually trying to make it in this world. And then it just clicked on me, and I really, Donald Trump really brought, really the hope and change I was looking for in Obama, and especially with Trump 2.0 now. I really hope, Pam Bondi and Kash Patel hold these people accountable as domestic terrorists, as what they are.
Yeah, well, Obama, it was Hillary in 2016, but I get your point. You supported Obama.
Yeah, it was literally just a continuation of it. It was just definitely not the change that this America needed.
Are the police being helpful?
Yeah, so I was actually contacted a few days ago by the local police department just to ask me questions about it, and then they told me that they actually forwarded it to the FBI, and that was a few days ago. I did check this morning. to see if there was any suspects or anybody was apprehended, and as of right now, there's nobody.
Yeah.
I don't even believe they even have any suspects. But that's the latest news that I've heard.
All right, Ro, thank you for telling us your story, and drive safely.
Click here to subscribe to the Fox News YouTube page to catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis. You won't get it anywhere else.